This show contains coarse language and mature themes. Listener discretion is advised.
Okay. All right.
All right. Now, keep calm, Hank. Take a deep breath. All right. Now, talk to me.
I just can't do this, Hilda. I don't have it in me. I feel like a stalker, too. Hauser says I am, and I won't argue with that. I mean, this is ridiculous. The very idea that I'm being paid to follow a person so her mother knows her whereabouts at all times is ludicrous. What was I thinking that this mission might actually be something ethical? Is this job ethical? I don't know. And to top it all off, I'm starting to see that Helen is probably a really good person who is just minding her own business and doing the very best she can to avoid what is clearly a very toxic situation back in California. It's no wonder she's traveling 1,900 miles away. This is it! I'm back to grabbing with Harold. Or maybe I should just try something new. I don't know. And now he's run me off.
Hauser?
Yeah, Hauser. Deputy Hauser. Deputy Hauser. Deputy. Officer, deputy, what difference does it make? What do I know? Damn it. I'm done. I'm done. No more investigations. That's it. The gig is finally up, Hilda.
Hank, take it easy. You're getting all keyed up. Just relax. You got this. He can't run you off. I mean, you're not breaking any laws, for starters. Besides, you said so yourself. Everywhere Helen goes, there happens to be a recent suspicious death, right? This can't be a coincidence. You haven't witnessed her doing anything nefarious, but this doesn't mean her hands are clean. I mean, what are all those deaths about, right?
I don't know. She didn't cause them. She's just there. This whole friggin' thing, her mom says she's got special abilities, and the deaths, and the traveling. Hell, I don't even know how Helen Pauley is funding all this. Not a goddamn clue. And what millennial on the planet doesn't own a cell phone?
You got me there? When you're calm, we'll brainstorm, Hank. Over a chamomile tea, okay? Peach. Probably she's a trust fund baby. Her mom's a doctor, right? And her dad?
Still gotta figure that one out.
You see? You're not done. The gig's not up. There's still all this background work you can occupy yourself with. Does she have siblings? Does she have friends she stays connected with? Etc., etc., etc.
I don't know, Hilda. I'm so demoralized here. I don't think I can abide another letdown.
You have to look at the silver lining.
It doesn't exist.
It does, Hank.
I don't see it.
What? Look at what you've achieved in just 2 days. You lost track of Miss Pauley. Then you found her. Then, due to a train, you lost her again. Then you found her again. I mean, you got close enough to that schoolie, you could almost put that tracker gizmo on it. Almost. Listen, anybody else would be in, I don't know, Milwaukee by now, but you possess the investigative prowess, Hank, to know to get off the interstate and seek her out. You knew where she would go. You're predicting her every move. That takes skill and instinct, Hank. That's the silver lining here.
Yeah?
Yeah, and, oh, by the way, you do have a location to report to the mother, don't you?
Of the bus, yeah.
The bus she lives in. You think she's just gonna leave the thing parked there? It's her house, for crying out loud. She'll be back before you know it, and you can report that too. The mom will probably give you a bonus for that.
Yeah?
The gig is so damn far from up, it's in another universe, Hank.
You know what, Hilda? I think you're right.
Of course you think that, 'cause it's true.
Yeah, and so what about Hauser? He's out of his jurisdiction anyway.
In another state, no less. no authority in Memphis.
None. And you know what else?
What? Tell me.
I'm going to call Mrs. Pauly and demand a bonus. Hell, I'm going to demand a pay raise.
That's right.
She wants me to follow her daughter around the country so bad, she's going to have to show me the money.
A little cliche, but hell yeah, she is.
And one more thing.
What, Hank? What?
I love...
You what?
I love that I can talk to you, Hilda. You really set me straight here.
Hey, it's my job. What are you doing? You getting back on the road?
You better believe it. I'm going back to the hotel. Henry Pankey won't be intimidated.
No, he won't.
I'll call you as soon as I see you. This isn't over.
Hanky, you're so brave.
Like you said, I have skill, instinct, and investigative prowess.
And you have me.
Ha! Ha! And I have you!
You can't do this to me, man. Steve, this ain't all right at all. Zip tying me to a chair. Lucy! Lucy!
Hush, Cody.
Let me just say this. I know y'all are fixing to do something gastric to me.
Drastic?
That's what I said. I'm just asking y'all to understand my position. It might seem like there's no other way to handle this, but I'm telling you, I am not a liability here, okay? And neither is Lucy. We can easily just leave the shop, get in my truck, and go home. You know us, Steve. You can trust us. We'll pretend like we never came here.
Unless I'm mistaken, Cody, I believe you were told to shut up.
But I'm just saying we are the least of your concern.
Oh, hell.
Wait. What are you doing?
Cody, I love you, but you're wearing my patience thin. Now, Donna and I need to think. You can't do that with all of your squawking.
Come on, man. Don't put me in here.
It's just the supply closet. Unless you want to go in the freezer?
I want to go fucking home. But I'll settle for the supply closet.
Make yourself comfortable then. It's going to be a while.
At least cut the light on, dude. It's pitch dark in here.
The light's busted. Now quit all that hollering or it's the freezer.
Fuck. This fucking sucks.
Such a pain in the ass.
They wasn't expecting him at the bank, was they?
Conveniently, it's his day off.
Looks like you were right about him coming round here being nosy today. It wouldn't have done us no good if we had to go find him and bring him on in ourselves.
It crossed my mind to have an accident out on the boat this morning, but too many people know we fish out there.
Right now, I think he's the least of our worries. You done messed up big time doing what you did to Lucy, and now we got the woman and her dog to contend with. Steve, we can't just pile up bodies like this and expect everything's gonna just work out fine.
I did what I did to get the jump on her. She was bound to turn us in sooner or later.
Did you think about that when you used her as a pawn? Sending her out to the parking lot to get your toolkit while you made a beeline to the pool house.
It was an acceptable risk. A low house edge, which you know all about.
But did you have to make a spectacle out of it?
I tend to be grandiose from time to time. It's a vice.
Hanging her up next to a side of beef like that. That's a bit dark, Steve.
I was making a point is all.
To who?
To me, I guess. There was some beauty in it, and, well, it gave me some satisfaction.
Well, it's kind of gross.
It was what it was. Now, I thought we could sit here and brainstorm a bit on what to do to tidy this whole mess up.
This whole mess. I like that.
What's that mean?
It means there wouldn't even be a dadgum mess if it weren't for you and your obsession with Harper.
It wasn't no obsession. And you're right, there wouldn't be a mess neither. But it wasn't anything to do with me. Not at first, anyway.
Is this where you whine at me for the 100th time about how broke you are?
You've taken damn near everything I've got, Donna. All due to a fucking video.
Well, I could have left the video alone.
I didn't ask you to cover for me in the first place.
No, but if I hadn't, you'd be in prison. No question.
And you wouldn't have that nice Mercedes parked out there and a bank account 10 times the size of your own boss, Mr. Jensen's.
A little healthy blackmail never hurt nobody. You have a living wage.
Barely. I can hardly even afford Netflix. And why do you stay there, at the hotel? As long as Cleaver Steves is supporting you, you don't need a job.
Gotta maintain appearances, common sense. We can talk about this till the cows come home, Steve. It ain't getting us nowhere in dealing with the present state of affairs. Bottom line is your fixation on Harper, yours, not mine, ended in murder. The entire chain of events from that day a year ago to the precise moment where we now find ourselves. A freezer with a hippie tourist, her dog, and a hanging dead ex-girlfriend, and your fishing buddy in the broom closet. This here is a juggernaut of events that started coming at us full speed that day a year ago when you put your meat hooks around that girl's neck and held her underwater.
She needed to be shut up is all. Things were getting out of hand.
Lord knows I couldn't stand her either, but the last thing on my mind would have been to kill her.
You wanted her to go away just as much as I did.
I did. Even more so likely, but I have my own ways of dealing with vexation.
You gonna start up with your witchcraft mumbo-jumbo?
What I do ain't mumbo-jumbo. What it is a little mix of alchemy and conjuring. You'll never get it, but it works, all right?
If you say so.
We'd be in a lot deeper doo-doo if I hadn't hexed this shop. You got no idea the kind of supernatural battle we'd have on our hands if it weren't for the shadow barrier surrounding this place.
Well, I declare. Whatever would I do without a force field to protect me from a fucking drag queen and a Taylor's of Harrogate tea-guzzling sheepdog? I'm a quaking in my boots.
Make sport all you want, Steve.
All right. I want you to hex me too. Now, I did have a few ideas on what to do about our dilemma here. But I think we both know there's only one option at this point. No sense in pussyfooting.
Unfortunately, I can't disagree.
We got to kill everybody.
Just awful.
But before we do, something's got to be done about that lavender school bus.
You mean lilac?
Huh?
Can't disagree there either, but where are you gonna ditch a big old bus?
I'll find a quiet spot, put all these witnesses in it, and set it on fire. It's the only way. I know lots of places.
Best talk to Miss Helen then and get her to give up the keys.
I'll let this here do the talking.
I know you have poltergeist abilities because you were already dead when you called the hotel this morning to warn me off.
I was?
Sure. There was no record of the phone call at the desk, and your body looks like it's been frozen for a while.
Oh, well, sorry if I creeped you out with the call. I was trying to keep y'all away from here for obvious reasons.
I'm mostly immune to being creeped out, and it didn't matter. Coming back to the butcher shop was unavoidable.
How's it going in here?
Jeez, Foghorn! How the fuck do you think it's fucking going, fucker?
Oh, you're fine. You got that big old beast to cuddle up with.
Easy boy.
I'm gonna need them keys.
Keys?
Quit messing about.
I ain't messing about. I don't know.
To your daggum bus, Helen.
Oh,
This guy seems like an asshole.
you know him. He's your ex.
My ex?
Who you talking?
Oh, yeah! Fucking Steve!
You're beginning to lose it, ain't you? The cold is starting to addle that little brain of yours, huh?
My brain could shrink to the size of a fucking acorn, and I'd still run intellectual circles around your ass. And I'm talking to Lucy.
What?
Yeah. She's not very happy with what you did to her.
Okay, you're worse off than I thought. You need to let me have the key to the bus, or I can just wait till hypothermia finally grabs hold of you and you pass out permanently. I would like to skip all that, though. We're in a bit of a time crunch here. Come on, didn't your mama teach you any manners?
Far from it.
Just let Dickhead have the key, or...
I'll shoot your dog. How about that? Does that sound like a fair offer? Thank you kindly.
Diesel only, and leave it in first gear. The e-brake is a little like you.
How's that?
Flaccid.
Did you date him too?
Ha ha. Whatever.
Are you gonna follow him?
You're damn right I am.
Happy Medium. The Adventures of Melancholy Helen Polly. Written and directed by Jay Hazen.
And that is why, despite having chosen an opossum, I am so very pleased my spirit didn't float away into some other dimension, which is what I'd theorized might happen.
I remember you saying that. Ugh, that would have been so scary.
Terrifying.
This is no use. We're getting nowhere just standing around out here. We can't get in.
Quite right. We are going to need human intervention.
How do we do that? Nobody can see or hear us.
I know someone who can.
Ah, yes, of course. Young Emily.
She's all the way back at the hotel, though.
Oh my. Lucy, what are you doing?
He ain't never gonna get rid of me.
Oh no! You're dead?
I sure am. 'Cause of this asshole.
This is a spectacle I won't soon forget.
Right?
I've seen a lot of hauntings, but riding piggyback is a first. Where is Mr. Cleaver off to?
We're going to the hotel.
He seems quite agitated.
He has the ghost of one pissed-off girlfriend on his back.
Ex-girlfriend.
Now, if I focus hard enough, I might be able to travel back there too.
That may prove difficult without a human to attach to. Like Lucy there. Without a living host, you could end up anywhere.
Oh, kinda like I did yesterday? I just showed up at that off-ramp. No clue how I got there.
I know, but it's the only option we have left. This damn field around the store won't let up.
It is risky, and enlisting the help of a child under such perilous circumstances at best is ethically ambiguous.
Why must you always be the voice of reason? But yes, I've thought of that. I'll just get Emily to call the cops. She can tell them about the witch, the security guard, and the hostage crisis, and I'm sure they'll be here in no time.
Oh, you should hurry, Dee Dee. They're fixing to kill everybody. Helen could be next.
Hang tight, kids. Dee Dee is about to blast off.
Oh, say, let us fly, dear.
We'll just, wait here.
It was a good thing. Well, a fucking lucky thing. Steve didn't really seem to care about regularly maintaining his freezer. Or I'd have been melancholy frozen Polly. And the dog, along with being part yak and Kodiak, must surely have been blessed with a tardigrade gene because he wasn't even fazed by the cold. It was he, and his metric ton of fur, as well as the sheer will I carried to ensure Harper's murder met with some sort of semblance of justice, that was keeping me alive. I refused to freeze to death in a meat locker, so I held on to Gunter tighter. Our cuddling reminded me of Luke inside the Tauntaun. Don't worry, I don't have a lightsaber, boy. I wish I did. Get out of this fucking freezer. You know, all of my thoughts took effort, but the one that kept taking space in my head came in the form of a question. What should I do now? What could I do now? I could render some fat from one of these pig carcasses and start a campfire. Not really. I could close my eyes and give in to the weird fatigue that began taking over my entire being. No, I couldn't do that either. I couldn't go back to my spirit friends in the form of a ghost. I couldn't fail Harper. My ears and my feet were now beyond numb. I think there might have been some chilblains starting to set in. My only option was obvious. I would need to talk to that witch Donna. This was probably the only chance I would have to get out, even if just for a minute. Help me, Donna Juan Kenobi. You're my only hope. Okay, boy. Okay. Donna! 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 Come on, you can't leave me in here.
It seems to me that's exactly what I'm doing.
If I freeze to death in here, you'll have another avoidable murder on your conscience. Assuming you have a conscience.
Everything that is happening is out of my control. This here is the inexorable force of destiny. One event leading to the next. Nobody can stop it. Not you,
Oh,
not
for
me.
fuck's sake, fate or no fate, I'm pretty sure you can open up the freezer door. Donna, just for 5 minutes?
Keep that dog under control. I have the shotgun in my hot little hands.
He'll be good. Be a good boy. But if you get the chance, you bite her right in the ass. Thank you.
Step on out. Sit in that chair right there.
Fine.
5 minutes. Then it's back inside.
I knew you didn't have it in you to let me freeze to death.
You don't know me well enough to be sure of that.
Steve, go get my bus?
Yep, and when he gets back, y'all are going for a ride.
Ooh, I can't wait. I've been in this town for almost 24 hours and still haven't gotten to see Graceland.
Hey, who's out there?
Hush up, you!
Lucy, is that you?
You haven't told him?
It ain't none of his affair right now what's going on with his sister.
That's extremely fucked up. Nothing's going on except maybe rigor mortis.
Who is that?
I said hush, or I'll finish you off. And it ain't my fault he's too boneheaded to figure it out.
What's boneheaded is how you and Steve are so fucking self-important that you're willing to kill to cover up what you did.
What he did. All I did was capitalize on it. You can't blame a poor southern lady for trying to make ends meet.
You have a pretty unconventional way of making ends meet.
Where are you from? California? Wealthy parents, probably. What would you know?
Oh, I know struggle. But my struggles are mine alone. I don't include innocent people. I don't hurt innocent people.
No, what you do is surround yourself with dead people. Souls who got no business being stuck in this dimension. And why? So you can feel good about yourself, so you ain't lonely.
I've tried the whole having friends who are alive thing, and they don't get me. And anyway, they always end up being big disappointments. This is such a bad idea, Donna.
What is?
What is? This! Being involved in 2 murders now? What about your niece? What about Emily? You've already been lying to her for a year.
Emily's gonna be fine. Steve and me'll clear all of this up, and she'll be none the wiser. It's better this way.
Emily's a sensitive, and she's not stupid. You guys will kill us, and chances are good one of us will tell her what you did. Lucy's ghost is already on her way to the hotel. You really haven't thought this through, have you?
If she finds out, she finds out. That child knows everything about me and what I done anyhow. My little issue with gambling and whatnot, and she stuck with me through it all. You know, she's powerful. More powerful than me. I've already got her training started, and she's taken to it like a natural. She's my little witchling. I know where her loyalties lie.
She was an open book last night to me, and I'm a stranger.
She didn't tell you nothing that was secret. Heck, you could ask me about my gambling and my extra money, and I'd have told you.
Okay, well, while I thaw out, why don't you tell me something?
Like what?
Tell me about the money. Like, how can you afford the Mercedes on your housekeeping salary?
That there was a gift.
A gift.
A shut-up gift. Steve gave it to me. He pulled from his savings. I didn't ask him to, but he gave it to me for taking care of the video and not saying anything about him being in the pool house.
Yes, the part that was taped over.
How did you?
I did a little investigating. After Emily told me you used to do that to cover up your stealing from the till, I decided to see the video from the meet me.
Borrowing. I always meant to pay Mr. Jensen back. In fact, I have paid him back almost everything I borrowed.
Taking something without permission isn't borrowing, Donna.
Anyway, we're doing fine now. Steve gives me a little bump every month, too. I don't ask for much. And I quit the gambling habit.
Replacing your gambling habit with a killing innocent people habit isn't really the recommended addiction treatment. I'm pretty positive of that.
All right, 5 minutes are up. Let's get you back inside the freezer.
This is such bullshit. I'm not a threat just sitting here.
Well, I ain't comfortable with it no more. Go on now. It won't be for much longer. Get comfy.
This isn't gonna work out in your favor. You know that, right?
Funny thing for you to say when I'm the one with the gun.
Where's my sister?
One more dadgum word, Cody, and I am gonna shoot you. Bye.
Uh-huh.
Here's one more, and then I'll stop torturing you.
I probably won't get this one either.
You might. So, what did the chemist say when asked if he had any sodium hypobromite?
No clue.
Nah, bro.
I mean, I guess the punchline's kind of funny, even if I don't really get it.
Well, you see, it's a bleaching agent. Sodium's symbol is Na, and bromite is BrO, which is actually bromine that has had the acid deprotonated to form the bromite ion.
What a waste of time!
You're back so soon!
Did I interrupt one of his dog jokes?
Nah, you were too late. What happened, Dee Dee?
I gather you were not able to make it all the way to the hotel.
Oh, I got so close. I had the skoolie in my sights, and then it was like I became a boomerang and zapped right back here.
Well, the only other option is to attach to me and Xerxes here. With these short legs and a top speed of 4 miles per hour, it'll take us at least 30 minutes.
Is this another joke?
I'm quite serious.
Xerxes?
He insisted.
Ugh, 30 minutes is too long.
Come on, Gunter, think. We've got to figure something out.
Right, what about a small hydrogen bomb?
Oh, really? You're gonna build it with those little paws?
I have opposable thumbs.
I park where I park. Last time I checked, it was a free country. What the heck? Excuse me? That is not your bus, sir. Pardon? Not your bus. I know the owner of that bus, and she is very particular about who is allowed to enter it. I think you ought to go ahead and mind your business. No, I don't think so. Are you out of your mind? Who are you, anyway? I'm a friend. Well, it just so happens I'm a friend, too. See, this is the bus key. Why would I have this key if my friend Helen hadn't loaned it to me? Helen doesn't have any other friends. She would never loan her bus to anyone, not even her mother. Well, then I guess I'm just special. Now step aside so I can open this here door. Sorry, no, you're not getting in. Call her. Huh? Yeah, call her. She's your friend? You call her. Have her tell me it's okay and I'll let you climb in. You'll let me. Yeah.
Pankey!
Well, shit.
What in the hell are you and your pissmobile still doing here?
Damn it.
I thought I told you to leave town.
That was definitely, and still is, the plan, sir. But it just so happens that this gentleman here is trying to break in and steal Mrs. Pauley's bus. Now that's just plumb crazy. I ain't trying to steal nothing. Look, she gave me her key.
And, how do you know Miss Pauley, Mr.,
Steve.
You got a last name, Steve?
That uniform doesn't look local. Are you outside of your jurisdiction, deputy?
Well, ain't no harm in asking for your name, is there? Especially if you ain't doing nothing wrong. And how'd you come by that key?
I plead the fifth. Now, if you would let me get past you, sir, I'll be on my way. I said you're not getting in until a phone call is made. Move.
Do not touch that bus.
Okay. All right.
Y'all, this is useless. I mean, all we can really do now is hope and pray Helen and the dog are able to talk their way out of this.
Our girl is smart, but she's up against some heavy-duty evil.
I am confident she will come out of there having completely solved this murder mystery and well prepared to free you from the shackles of this dimension.
The only shackles in operation here are the ones holding you out of the building. And her with it.
What was that? Where did it come from?
Possibly from another world. From another world. Or a nightmare. Or perhaps...
Oh my.
From over here.
Perhaps from over here, near this boxwood.
Near this boxwood.
Oh my God!
Who on earth are you?
I am the conjurer of this shadow field. And the enemy of all who would try to challenge my power.
fluffy.
Give me a fucking break. You're a Siamese cat is what you are.
Oh, look at his funky, narrow little face. So cute.
A seal point Siamese, if I'm not much mistaken.
You know nothing.
Nothing.
Silly English opossum.
Oh, you know he's right.
Come now. And it's obvious you've been contracted by the River City Wicked Witch to stand watch over this shop till they've accomplished whatever malevolent plans they have devised.
Unexpectedly intelligent for a marsupial. Yes, there is no reason to deny that there is a plan. A rather brilliant and decidedly infallible plan. A plan which...
Cut the crap with the devil voice already. You're not fooling anybody with the evil whispering nonsense. You sound like a busted espresso machine. Fine. Whatever. It was hurting my throat anyway.
What kind of Siamese cat talks like he was born and raised in Shelby County?
I'm a country Siamese. Why are you all wet? None of your damn beeswax is why. And you with your huge ginger wig, big knuckles, and runs in your stockings. Lady, you look like you got rode hard and put out to dry. How dare you? It's been a very stressful afternoon.
I believe that is quite enough.
Listen to Helium Boy here, trying to be assertive.
I'll have you know that we three spirits have come together to complete a mission, the scope of which is far beyond your ability to comprehend.
You're trying to break in this here shop and rescue the gal and the dog in the freezer. That about sum it up? They're in the freezer? They sure are. And one of them is hanging next to a brisket.
Oh no!
Oh my heavens.
You disable this force field at once.
Yawn.
In case you hadn't noticed, you are outnumbered. You big-eared feline bastard. Do you really think you can stand up to all three of us? Sss.
Asshole. Look, man, I ain't trying to do nothing illegal here. Helen gave me her keys and asked if I'd check out the shifter. She said there's some play in her shifter, and she asked me to check it out.
Well, why ain't she here?
Who you calling, man?
Just a friend. Hey, Nick, how's it going? Oh, fair to middling. Listen, I got a bit of a problem here at the Midtown Suites over here on Winchester. Yeah, I got a guy acting a little suspicious.
And why would she send you to her bus and not meet you? Doesn't make sense. She trusts me. And you know, she's out sightseeing with her dog and asked me to come when I could. So here I am. Now, it won't take me but a couple of minutes.
Hi, Deputy Hauser. Hi, Steve.
Oh, hi there. Emily, right?
Uh-huh.
Hi, Emily. Hey, what are you doing here? I thought Donna told me you had to stay home today.
Oh my gosh.
You can see me.
Yep, I can see you. What happened?
That's good, but why are you here?
He killed me, and now I'm haunting his ass. Please don't say anything. It's a surprise.
I'm so sorry. But yeah, my lips are sealed.
Your lips are sealed? We'll just see what your auntie has to say about it. How'd you get here anyhow?
I took a cab.
A cab?
Yeah, a cab. C-A-B.
Be careful. You might confuse him. Look here, I ain't taking any more crap from y'all.
Steve,
now let me get...
why is my auntie at your butcher shop?
Huh?
My Auntie Donna. Why is she at your shop? She doesn't work there. In fact, there's a sign on the door saying it's closed. What's going on?
Nothing's going on. She and me are friends is all. She's helping me with my inventory. I closed the store today since Lucy called out sick.
Lucy ain't called out sick.
What are you talking about, Emily? How would you know?
Deputy Hauser, this guy killed someone.
Whoa, hold up now.
Excuse me? And where did you get this information, young lady?
Shh. Don't say nothing.
I just know, is all.
Emily, quit telling stories. She's talking nonsense, Deputy. I don't know where she came up with that. You have quite a vivid imagination, young lady. She seems pretty sincere to me.
All right, y'all. I'd like you to meet Officer Nick Wiggins of the Memphis Police Department.
Howdy.
Now, Nick's a buddy of mine. We took a criminal justice class together at the community college.
Yep.
Back in, well, shoot, how long has it been now, Nick?
Ooh, 15.
About 15 years ago now. Wow.
Yeah.
I tell you. Oh, man. Anywho, Officer Nick here's just gonna ask you a few questions, Mr. Steve.
Fine, it's cool. I'll leave the daggum bus alone, all right?
Well, it's a little late for that, I think. I'll take those.
What?
Now quit messing about, Steve.
Fine. Here.
Thank you kindly. He's all yours, Nick.
You, Mr. Steve, have the right to remain silent.
Oh, come on, man. This is fucking nuts.
Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Well, Miss Emily, you want to join me for a ride to the butcher shop?
Sure, I'll ride with you. I never been in a police car before. Bye. Good luck.
Well, I thank you, but I've been driving for some time now. And now, the car ain't the smoothest ride, but I got some really cool gadgets you can check out.
Awesome.
I guess I'll just, hang back here.
Pankey, go home.
Okay, sure. Sure, I can do that.
Come on, Donna. You gotta give this up. You ain't done nothing too bad yet. You can keep it that way. Just let me out of this closet and we can talk it out. Steve is the one you can pin all this on.
I said, shut your big yapper, Cody, or this 12 gauge will do it for you.
Man, this is a bunch of fucking bullshit. I ain't even done nothing. Damn it, Donna. Why? Why me? It's dark in here. I'm scared, alright? There. I said it. I'm fucking scared, Donna.
That should do it. I told that boy to hush up.
Hi, I've been being quiet.
Yeah, I know. You've been real cooperative, which makes this kind of hard for me to do. Plus, you know, us being kindred spirits and all.
What are you saying?
I mean, I already done smoked Cody over there, so I guess the rational conclusion to all this is to shoot you.
Are you fucking serious?
Well, yeah. Steve ain't back yet, and I'm pretty darn sure he ain't coming back the chicken. You know what I think?
No.
I think the man tucked tail and ran. So, I'll shoot you. Not the dog, of course. I like him. Such a fluffy, sweet boy. Especially without his English tenant. Then I'll wipe down the gun and just walk right out of here. This whole scene will be all nice and forensically tidy for the investigators. They'll conclude that Steve did it all. He was a desperate man, Helen, trying to cover up one murder, then another, then you. Terrible it has to be this way, just rotten all around. Something funny?
I was just thinking about how Southern hospitality is really universally accepted as reality, but in my experience anyway, it really seems to be a facade to cover up selfishness and passive aggression and, you know, killing people.
It's real. I mean, look, Mr. Jensen upgraded your room and Steve didn't even kill you. They wouldn't have done that for you back in California.
Why are you being such a jerk? We ain't done nothing to you.
Just ignore him, Harper. Don't give him the satisfaction. Oh, boo-hoo. It doesn't mean nothing if y'all did anything to me or not. Donna says I gotta keep y'all from getting inside, but she ain't said nothing about being nice. And I'm sure you figured out it ain't in my nature to be nice.
Of course it's not. You are an agent of evil. Your job is to promote wickedness and lead people away from the truth.
And lead people away from the truth. Well, duh. Since we're discussing job description, what's yours, besides eating ticks and playing dead?
I won't be drawn into a meaningless conversation with you, cat. Either you'll break this barrier you've created, or we'll find a way to stop you. We haven't the time for pointless banter.
Let me get this straight. A soaking wet ghost broad with perpetually runny mascara, a possum with an accent like Ian McKellen got kicked in the nuts, and a drag queen with knockoff shoes and 5 o'clock shadow, I have no such thing, are going to what? Make me laugh myself to death and just give up what I've been commissioned to do? Not gonna happen. Do you know how old I am? I have been tormenting weak-spirited folks like you for more than 3 millennia. 3! And ain't no trio of freaks gonna stop me from keeping this place completely. I've had enough. God, I wish I had a laser pointer. Now you listen, you little shit. You will break this barrier and fuck off to wherever you came from. Or I will swing you by the tail and launch you into traffic. You got a deal. Tell that Donna to find somebody else to pull demon guard duty. I have some Catholic priests to try to corrupt anyhow. I ain't got time to be messing with you clowns.
Ha ha! And I thought my growl was intimidating.
Since when do possums growl?
Point well taken.
You did it, Dee Dee.
Siamese, the scourge of all good and decent cats in the world.
Let's get inside. Are you able to open the door?
We can just pass through.
You're forgetting someone?
No, sorry. In that case, poltergeist power, activate.
And anyway, being able to talk to ghosts might have some benefits, but having the ability to conjure something as powerful as a shadow barrier is a rare gift that I ain't ashamed to brag about. But you got me monologuing, just to delay the inevitable.
Well, hell, do what you're gonna do. You won't get away with it. If you strike me down, I'll become more powerful than you could possibly imagine.
You quoting Star Wars now?
Duh.
Oh, you're getting tiresome. Just awful it has to end this way. Sorry you didn't get to see Graceland.
I'm all shook up about it.
Good one. Lord, what in the world was that?
Ha! Remember when I said you guys are fucked?
Helen, get excited. We're here to save your life.
You best put that gun down, Donna.
Harper?
You're damn right. Now put it down or something real bad is gonna happen.
No, this here's fate operating in real time. Ain't nobody gonna stop it.
Don't you pull that trigger, you bitch!
Oh, ain't he adorable? Cute little old British trash bandit. Sorry about this, Helen. Time to send you to the other side, hun.
No.
Drop that shotgun and back away, you chain-smoking bitch. If you hurt my friend,
I will tear you apart limb from limb. Your days of pulling slot machine handles will be over.
Ha ha! Yes!
Kick ass, sister. I knew you had it in you.
Ah, I did it.
Bite her in the ass, boy.
No, call him off. I'm done. I give up.
Heal, boy, heal. Heal. But if she moves, she's all yours.
I'll take that.
Cody, you're bleeding.
I'm fine. Just grazed me. But I wouldn't move, Donna. I fired this thing before. Trigger's a little rickety and inextricable.
Unpredictable.
That's what I said.
Memphis Police Department, we're armed and we're coming in.
We're here, y'all.
Well, holy shit. If it isn't Handsome Hauser to the rescue.
Mrs. Polly, you back there?
Miss Polly. Fuck yeah, I'm back here. You should put the gun down so you don't get shot again, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Auntie Donna, what did you do?
Well, I can't talk about it now, sweetie, but your auntie made a few more bad, desperate decisions.
Auntie?
After the cops found Lucy hanging in the freezer with, as Dee Dee put it, a chronic case of dead-itis, they took Donna away, beautifully adorned in her fancy new silver bracelets. And then the paramedics came in and gave me a fancy new silver emergency blanket. Thanks to the glorious yak-like fur of my extra cuddly dog to keep me warm, I only had some little pre-frostbite issues that healed up nicely in a matter of days. I wonder what would have happened if I had found a Mexican hairless back when I came across the burning car in the woods instead. Oh, and Cody? The poor guy was in a very, very bad way. Well, he'd been shot, first of all, and then told his sister was in the freezer the whole time and, not alive. He'd handled the information like you might expect. Not calmly. So they sedated him and took him in to get patched up. Despite our first, somewhat churlish introductions, our hearts still went out to him. Oh, and it turns out his graze was more like half a dozen pellets in the shoulder. We all agreed that if he'd stayed zip-tied to that chair instead of being able to break a couple of them, it could have been bad. Or maybe not too bad. He might have started using contextually correct words or something. Oh, and my best fluffy boy? He is, once again, happily occupied by my favorite dead Englishman. After thanking the possum profusely for allowing him to travel as a passenger and then sending him on his way, Gunter floated back over to the dog and was quite pleased, as we all were, to once again have his voice.
Huzzah! Ha-ha!
Woo!
And of course, there's one soul who I would be remiss not to mention, Harper. We'd only known her a little over a day, but our goodbyes were not without heartache.
You did good, sister. I am so damn proud of you.
And you ought to be proud of yourself.
I am. Yes, I am.
Miss Polly, I'll be outside making sure Donna gets read her rights.
Sounds good.
Now, you're sure you're all right?
I'll be fine, but... Hey, Deputy?
Yeah?
Can you, test this?
A hairbrush?
Is that mine?
Yes. I have a hunch, and maybe your people can confirm something. Ask them to check this against Steve's DNA.
I don't understand. Steve, the guy who was trying to steal your bus.
Yep.
Well, all right then. Consider it done.
Harper, are you...
Gonna leave? Yeah. I think I'm more than ready. If it's okay with Helen, that is.
It's fine with me, if you're sure. But I am worn the fuck out. It's best to do it while I have the energy.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, this is so heartbreaking. My auntie's gone and now my new awesome friend is going away. I know we knew each other when you were living, but,
Donna. Yeah. But I won't be gone forever. Just 'cause I cross over don't mean I can't come back and visit. I'll send you signs.
You promise?
Of course I promise, sugar.
Okay.
All right. Are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. Thank you, Helen.
That's what I do. Harper, you've been waiting for this moment, and now the time has come for you to move forward. The path ahead is clear. There's nothing holding you back anymore. You've found peace, and it's time to step into the light and cross. Go with love. Go with ease. And know that you will be safe on your journey.
You go, girl. We love you.
You shall be missed.
I'll miss y'all too.
Love you, Harper.
And look, the pool water fades. She's beginning to dry.
I remember now.
What do you remember?
Steve. Why I was supposedly stalking him. It wasn't 'cause I was crushing on him. That's crazy anyhow.
I have a feeling I know why.
Of course you do.
I think he's my daddy.
This shit writes itself.
I'm pretty sure that sumbitch is my daddy. I wasn't stalking. I wanted to find out from him if it was true. And I just wanted to reconnect, And mostly I wanted to know why.
Sounds like you dodged a bullet there.
Uh-huh. Oh, and I remember Mr. Jensen, the nicest man. My middle name is Anna. Oh, the bullies at school used to call me Hag.
Your initials, yeah. Kids are assholes.
Hey!
Other kids.
Oh, it's all rushing back to you now, isn't it?
Yeah! And my favorite color is green, like my name. My first crush at school was this girl named Candy. Oh, this is wild! Oh, and I broke up with Cody 'cause he had crabs. Okay, that's all for now. I love y'all. Thanks for picking me up yesterday, Helen. You're the best.
My pleasure.
Bye.
Goodbye, Harper.
See you on the other side. Someday.
Harper has left the building.
Oh, she had the prettiest naturally curly blonde hair. Oh, I'm a jealous bitch.
Helen, I could watch you do that 1,000 times over.
It is so cool.
This has been a lot for you, Emily. But I can tell you one thing. It's all gonna work out. I can feel it.
Where's my parents? Now my auntie. I got nobody, Helen. How's it gonna work out? I don't have any doubts now. I'm definitely gonna be a ward of the state.
Not if I can help it. I have an idea.
You do? What is it?
My idea was a little far-fetched, I'll admit. And even though it involved David and Jenny, Harper's parents, I'd had a good feeling about it. After all, Harper was their only child, yet the pain they'd suffered because of her death, although never gone, might now, a year later, be more, manageable. And introducing a new, vibrant energy into their lives might be just the thing they didn't know they needed. I would need to talk it over with Hauser. He might have some suggestions. Meanwhile, as far as the case went, it pretty much solved itself, didn't it? All I did was call the butcher shop a couple times and look at some videos. What I didn't know was how deep it went. Donna and Steve had really dug themselves into a pit, out of which they'd planned on climbing by way of a stack of bodies. And it all came about over something simple. A fiery young woman who only wanted to reconnect with her biological father. I called the deputy a few weeks later, and he confirmed it. Steve was indeed Harper's father. He probably knew it, too. And why would he kill his own daughter? Well, she was coming between him and Lucy. He saw her as a threat to a relationship that, ironically, was doomed anyway. This is the only thing that makes sense to me. Any other reason than that would have been too dark a road to travel. And speaking of traveling, Gunter, Dee Dee, and I decided we'd had enough of Memphis. After talking to the police about everything I'd found, I checked out of the Midtown Suites, said goodbye to the kind Mr. Jensen, got back in my bus, and got the fuck out of there. I may entertain the idea of going back someday to see it with new eyes. Take in some sights, like an actual tourist and fucking see Graceland finally. But for now, it was a place best observed in the rearview mirror. Such is the life of someone like me. Someone with a jumble of abilities and disorders. Most things are best viewed from a comfortable chair or driver's seat, somewhere in the future.
Harper, my young protege, I really miss that girl.
Me too.
Memphis wasn't a total drag. Having her around made things a little brighter. She'll be a happy memory for me. I've decided.
Yeah. Those memories remind me of a quote from my favorite singer.
Dave Gann. Oh, the gams on that scoundrel.
He said, "It's like Bowie's songs. They carry me. And they continue to, even though he's gone." That's how I feel about the recollections of all the souls we've helped. Hello?
Yes, hello. Is this Mrs. Pauley?
Miss.
Yep, sorry. Now this is Deputy Hauser calling.
Hello again.
Is that our dapper deputy?
Shh, yes.
Well, I'm just calling to let you know I got a little good news to share with you. Hope that's all right.
Oh, of course it's all right. What's up?
Well, hold on. You ain't driving and on the phone, are you?
Oh, I have you on speaker. The phone's strapped to the steering wheel.
Huh. Well, that's kind of genius. Anyhow, I thought you might like to know our mutual friend, young Miss Emily, has herself a new set of parents.
Yay!
Hey, awesome! And are they?
It's Mr. and Mrs. Green. Harper Green's mama and stepdaddy, like we talked about. Everybody's really happy with the arrangement.
Oh, that's so wonderful! Thank you, Deputy Hauser, for all you've done.
Hey, it's been my pleasure. Well, I better get going. Donald Stump wants out.
Why did you name him that? Stump? Because it rhymes with...
Oh, no. One of my favorite ball players from the old days, Atlee Donald, a Mississippian, born and bred.
Ah.
And his last name, Stump? Well, it's 'cause he ain't got no back legs, see? Had him amputated after a car hit him, poor fella. He rolls around in a bow-wow Landau.
Oh my God. I told you, Helen. Didn't I tell her?
You did.
A Bow Wow Landau?
Yeah, one of them dog carts so he can roll around. I got a ramp built and everything. Donnie, quit. Hang on, boy. Anyhow, I gotta go. You drive safe now, Helen, and pay attention to them dang road signs.
I promise.
Such a marvelous turn of events for our little lady.
Emily has an amazing yet challenging future ahead of her.
She'll use her powers for good. No question. You see, Helen? Now that you have a phone, you can get information like this in real time. No waiting till a rest stop to check emails.
It's a burner phone. I don't think I'll keep it long.
Of course you won't.
Helen, where are we headed next?
Not 100% sure. I'm thinking maybe somewhere in the Midwest.
No?
Oh, you'll like the Midwest, Dee Dee. Lots of 80s hairstyles still worn with pride.
Hell yes.
Well, whether it's the Midwest, Southwest, or Northwest, you may want to step on it.
Why do you say that, boy?
Look behind us. We all know who that is.
Pankey fucking Pankey!
I wish you'd leave me alone. I really do.
Nope. I aim to keep on honing your ass.
The other guys hear me talking to you. They think I'm crazy.
Good.
I'm already in jail. What is this? Like a second prison and you're the warden? I mean, how long are you gonna do this to me, Lucy?
I will do this to you for as long as I am dead. And then I will do it to you even after you're dead. And then for always. Does that answer your question, you murdering motherfucker?
Happy Medium is a production of JHP Fiction. It stars Lynne Hazen as Helen Polly, John Kennard as Gunter and Officer Nick, and Jay Hazen as Dee Dee, Cleaver Steve, and Pankey. Now, this episode also featured the voices of Jana Fletcher as Donna, Christopher Abel as Deputy Hauser. Now let's make sure we get that one right. Stephanie Curvis as Harper, Samantha Henderson as Hilda, Skylar Cole as Cody, Tilly Murray as Emily, and Christina Molina as Lucy. And 3 actors, John Kennard, Travis Heimbaugh, and Jay Hazen, all teamed up to voice that demon cat Doom Kitty. Now, you can support this story by rating, reviewing, and subscribing at your favorite podcatcher. For more about Happy Medium, visit us over at happymediumpod.com. And I'd like to thank y'all for being part of Season 1, and we sure hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you stay subscribed to Happy Medium to get all the details on Season 2 as soon as they come in. Projected to be released in early 2026. Y'all take care now.
And you with your huge ginger wig, big knuckles, and runs in your stockings. Lady, you look like you got rode hard and put out to dry. That's Doom Kitty, by the way.
Oh, I recognize the line.